We are live.
We're live. Official.
What
up,
the
though?
fuck is the deal, y'all?
Not shit, man.
Tagline Pod once again, man. Got
Episode
me
7.
here. Whoa. It is 7, isn't
That's
it?
crazy.
Then we
Lucky
almost had
number.
10, bro.
Lucky number
Shit
7.
Crazy. That shit crazy. Well, you know who it is. Juan here, man. We got my co-host, Andy. We
Yes,
got
sir.
Bill over there
Yes,
on the
sir.
boards
What's
and
goody?
Phantom mic'd up.
You know what I mean?
You
He's got the
feel
mic
me?
stand now, too. He's
You feel
official.
me? Official as
Every
fuck.
episode
Super
upgraded.
official.
Yeah.
Low key.
yeah.
Every episode we have upgraded something.
Something, for sure.
That's real.
How y'all feeling, though?
Better than John Morant.
It's a parade inside my city,
It is not a parade.
Nah, that nigga finna be in Shanghai saying that shit. How you say this in Chinese?
That's fucked up.
Oh, shit. Well, I will start off with admitting that I was fucking wrong about the Sixers. I thought niggas had my back. I thought James Harden was going to be great.
No.
I thought shit was going to smooth over, man. But all them niggas just shit the bed. I don't really have much else. I deserve that.
I tried to tell you.
Yeah, them niggas just
I'm not
shit
even
the
going to
bed,
gloat
bro.
because I knew it was going to happen.
Oh, that's the worst gloat.
It's not
Like,
even
nigga, you sitting there with your hands folded. I should punch you.
Hey. I just go by the data. You know what I mean?
No, that's facts though, man.
I've never
just
seen
really-
this. I've never seen this man get out of the second round of the playoffs.
Them boys put up a fight, and it's just I didn't. If they were gonna go out like that, I would have rather them just go out in 5
Yeah,
or 4.
getting 30 piece in a game 7 is weak.
Getting 30 piece in a game 7 is unheard of. I've never
That's
watched a
weak.
game 7 and turned a game off.
No, it's weak, dude.
I don't understand what.
That's
the fuck
like
could
no
possibly
dog
happen.
territory. You have no dog.
Zero
in you. You have
dog.
0 dog in you.
Not him.
You got 30 piece.
30. Nigga, nobody had 20 points. Nobody on that roster had 20 points, bro.
That's crazy.
Not a soul.
Not anybody had 20
We're
points.
talking about grown ass men, bro. Nobody had 20 points.
That's
bro.
fucked up. Doc Rivers got to get launched out of a cannon.
Fuck Doc.
I'm not scapegoating Doc, but it is like we do need to have a conversation now at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for
How many
sure.
times do we have to see this? How many times do we have to see you
If
blow
they-
a fucking lead series?
If they fire Budenholzer and they fire Monty or Monty, or
Oh,
whatever the fuck-
Doc got to go to Shanghai. With,
Doc, you
with
can't even
them.
be in the league, nigga.
Yeah,
These niggas are gonna
Doc,
get a job
that
somewhere
shit's
else.
Crazy.
Doc, you need to
Doc
get the
Rivers,
fuck up
future
outta
Piston
here,
coach,
bro.
baby. Line it up right now.
I will jump off of our work building if that's the case. I need a crowd.
You won't even die. You'll
You'll
just get
still
hurt.
be
Bro, just gonna break his leg.
Nah, bro, I'm
Inconvenience.
gonna just like pile drive jump though. Like I'm gonna jump and just like put my head
Bro,
straight
going
down.
Jeff
so
Hardy swan dive.
just
fucking-
all face to the ground, bro. For real.
You know what I mean?
They have,
Shout out Jeff Hardy.
you feel me?
But-
That was one of my favorite wrestlers when I was a kid.
Of course, you're a black guy.
Absolute. Fuck you.
It's real.
God damn it. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Dude, black guys loved Jeff Hardy.
And Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
And Kurt Angle.
Yep.
That might have been personal though.
Black guys and white guys like this on James Harden. Or James Harden.
Oh shit.
Definitely not that.
No.
We don't fuck with James
Matt
Harden.
Hardy or Jeff Hardy. for
Jeff
sure.
Hardy. No. James Harden. Same thing, right? What's the difference?
Damn near, bro.
What's the difference?
But I will say a nigga was one of one, so I'm still 500, bro. I told you niggas the Lakers was gonna get there. I told you niggas the Lakers was gonna make it.
Yeah.
And I can say you didn't really
I was
contest
gonna
it.
say I didn't really.
You
I
didn't really
disagree
contest
with
that.
you.
Yeah, no, you didn't contest that. You really was just like,
I said, yeah, I
could
can see it,
that.
yeah.
You feel me?
Which is exactly what happened.
But the world though, like I took that poll and
Nah,
shit.
that's
Motherfuckers
real.
like, nah, you fucking
You
drunk.
know
like,
they are though. I've seen some of the craziest. Like I've never seen LeBron hate until he beats the Warriors. Then
Nah, for
then
real.
like the darkest of the dungeons start getting unleashed of like Warrior fandom, and they're just like I seen a dude yesterday, and we were talking about this earlier. I seen a dude yesterday say LeBron has always had more help every time he's faced the Warriors. I'm like, okay.
If a nigga says that, I'm just gonna find a picture on Google.
2015 didn't happen.
I'm just gonna post a picture on Google
2017
or
didn't
from
happen?
Google of Delvedova guarding Steph Curry.
I won't even say 20. I'll give them 2017. You can have 2017 because those teams were pretty evenly matched. Kyrie just like was out on Braun at that point.
Yeah, facts.
But 2018, you can really like putting that. You press send on that. You type that up You know, that's like the pivotal like meme where the guy's like crying behind the like mask where he's smiling. You know,
Nah, for real.
that's like exactly that.
I don't even see how a nigga can say that.
LeBron has always had more help. It's like, stop it. You brought Kevin Durant into town.
You know who says that though?
Who?
Niggas that are old and niggas that are just loving
young
Michael Jordan.
Honestly,
first sneeze on air. Shout out to allergies.
Old cats and young cats.
Yeah, for sure.
Warriors fans be like 12.
Literally,
Fuck LeBron.
Literally though.
I'll kill you.
You didn't even watch this nigga.
You know
you
what
were
I mean?
born in 2006. Shut the fuck up.
Literally.
Shut up, bro.
You came online during like early Cavs days. Like
Niggas
early
didn't even-
second run Cavs days.
Niggas didn't even play Club Penguin want to talk to me about LeBron, bro.
It's
You're
crazy.
not old enough. You're not old enough. You weren't there.
If you didn't see him dismantle the Pistons, I don't want to talk.
That's when I started liking.
That was
LeBron.
heartbreaking.
That's when I started
Damn.
fucking with bro.
This team's done, aren't
I'm
they?
like, damn, this young nigga getting off.
Off. He got off.
He got
Pause.
off completely, bro. That shit was crazy.
Shout
Shit
out,
was
shout out, Bron.
insane. Shout out my dad, bro. You feel me? Like real talk, bro.
Dude,
Greatest player of all time, bro.
it's gonna be sad to see him go.
It's sad right now.
It's sad
to
right
watch
now.
him
It is.
diminish. Yeah.
Yeah, it is, and it's like diminish, right? Like,
yeah.
you know, it's like, I mean, he's lost a step for sure, but like,
He's lost a step.
it's crazy that we are saying like diminish, and it's like, what did he have? Like 30
39 and 9.
and played like really good defense for at least a half.
And that be my thing with the talk of the fall off of Bron is like, what do you niggas call a fall off? Because like a fall off for Michael Jordan, that nigga was not top 50 damn near in scoring.
Well,
at
we
one
call
point.
it a fall. I'm saying we. I don't really. Put
Yeah,
myself
I don't
in
put you in that
camp,
boat.
But
You're
like,
not in that boat.
no, I'm not really a LeBron. I don't really care for LeBron,
Person.
the mogul.
Yeah, yeah.
LeBron Lakers. I don't
Yeah,
care
yeah.
for that guy.
Yeah.
Cleveland Bron, my favorite player ever, not close. I didn't really like Miami Bron just because it was like
Ooh, don't say that. That was,
no, I didn't like him as like a like I never embraced him as like a player like I liked. You know what I mean? Like
No, that was
he
my
was a
nigga.
dog. Like it's separate. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah, I feel
I'm
you.
rooting for you to win.
Yeah.
Miami LeBron, I was like rooting for him to lose, but then he won. It was like, all right, well, I can't be mad
Yeah,
at that.
bro.
Because once it was interesting because I remember in 2011 I really wanted the Mavs to win just because I wanted Dirk and I loved Jason Kidd as a kid. Like Jason
Yeah,
Kidd was my
facts.
favorite player, so I'm like I want to see Jason. I don't want the Miami Heat who just built this super team. Like I don't want to see them, you know.
Yeah.
And then
facts.
Bron has his choking thing, and it's like, all right, cool. And then he won in 2012, and I'm like, all right, there we go. Because if you would have lost in 2012, you're just too good. I don't want to hear about you choked for another year.
Yeah, facts.
Not knowing at that point that we were going to hear about that shit for fucking a decade. And it's like, all right, at what point did we let this go?
Yeah, for real.
We should have let this go by 2014, really.
Absolutely.
But like,
And my thing with the like what we were just talking about is like I was talking to an older guy and he was telling me how Bron doesn't have the dog in him.
yes, he does. He absolutely
My
does.
nigga, how do you not have dog in you playing like this at 38?
Because they want like they describe dog as like Michael Jordan, Kobe, like give me the ball and get out of my way. Bron has never been that.
Never.
But do we sit here and say Magic Johnson didn't have dog in him either? You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like,
and he didn't do that
because he was a facilitator. He's
And
somebody
Larry
who's going to
Bird
make,
as well.
bro. It's like, well, Larry was more of a like get the fuck out of my way. He had more of that Jordan mentality. But like I'm saying, Magic and Bron are similar in the sense that they're going to set up the best play possible.
Facts.
That's just what they're going to do.
Facts.
And most of the time that shit works.
Facts.
If George Hill hits that fucking three when Bron kicked it out to him before the JR fumble in game 1 and back in 2018, are we ever talking about it? But you know, you got Skip Bayless coming, you got to take that shot. Why? George Hill is wide open at the 3-point line and we are down 2. We are to the crib. We're to the crib if he hits that 3. And
Nah,
he's
for
wide
real.
open. I'm going to trust another NBA player to take that when I'm being triple teamed as I drive down the lane.
Nah, for
You want me
real.
to go up with my non-dominant hand while I got Draymond Green and Kevin Durant on me? While George Hill, who's a decent 3-point shooter, is sitting there wide open?
Nah, for real.
But I got dipshits like Skip Bayless getting on the air. I'm like, he's scared of the moment. What?
I will say I don't watch most of we talk about this, how I don't watch a lot of the sports media guys because I feel like everything that they say is very opinionated.
Yeah, I mean,
But I do
everything's
watch.
opinionated.
I do watch Shannon and Skip.
That's crazy
But-
because they're the most toxic ones.
You know, I just rock with Go James. You feel me?
Yeah,
So I can listen to Shannon talk all
No,
day.
that's real.
You feel me? I respect his basketball takes. If I'm going to listen to a football take, it'll be from Shannon, and
Yeah.
Skip is just there.
No, that's real.
So you feel me? Like
Skip's really good at what he
But
does.
I have gave Colin Cowherd a little bit of a chance, and I only said that because I feel like the
Aaron-
media as a whole is just trying to write Bron off. Like my whole thing I will let this clear, bro. Say this to the world. I don't hate the Warriors, but what I do hate is niggas trying to diminish Bron's career by saying if Steph would have beat him in this series, he surpasses LeBron.
No.
There's no fucking way possible that that's going to be the case, bro.
No, you have to be able to like differentiate individual accomplishments as well as team accomplishments.
It's so
like,
weird to me, bro.
If Steph goes and wins a 5th title this year with the Warriors, there's a conversation to be had about his team success passing LeBron's team success. There's not really it's a dynasty. You know what I mean? Like it's arguably like
it's not personal
it becomes
success.
it becomes probably the second greatest dynasty ever. And it probably already is. You know, you can argue the Spurs. The Spurs are right there too. That 2000 Spurs and the Warriors are kind of neck and neck for me, where the Jordan Bulls are ahead. But
yeah, facts. Jordan Bulls are always gonna win that.
they have to. But in the end of the day, I feel like if you can't. If I'm looking at just Steph's resume as just a singular player, and I'm looking at Bron's resume, it's not even close.
If you take the names away, you're gonna be like, who is this nigga? He shoots a lot.
Yeah, and Steph's great. Don't get me wrong.
And he's
but
great.
But like they at a certain point, I there's no respect for like everything is recency bias.
Everything.
And there's no respect.
Everything.
There's no respect for like eras. There's no respect for the the guys who did great things in their era.
Facts.
And and even to an extent, I've moved off of like the Bill Russells and the Wilt Chamberlains in my top 10 because it's kind of like, all right, at a point we do have to like realize that we're seeing some unbelievable athletes come in right now, and with that is you're gonna see a higher level of competition at certain points. You know what I mean? So like, I do have to like counter for that a bit, but when these like we said, like these 12-year-olds turn around, they're like, Steph's better than Bron. It's like, okay, if Steph is better than Bron. And I don't even know why I'm arguing with a 12-year-old. But if Steph's better than Bron, so you have Steph Curry right behind Michael Jordan. Or in front of him.
You're a sick man.
That's crazy talk. And
You're
they're
a
like,
sick
yes,
man.
there's only 2. It's Jordan and Curry. It's like, that nobody says that.
No one with sense.
You can't say
I will
that.
never respect your basketball opinion if that's your ways.
And
And even if you don't say Bron right there, and I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're
bro.
good. Go ahead.
Even if you don't say Bron right there, there's a good 3 to 5 niggas that you have to put right there before you say Steph.
Yeah. But that's kind of my point. Like, it's like you have to like, if you're going to get into an argument with other basketball people about, top 10s, you have to understand the history of the game. You can't. Now, if you were born in 2005 and you started watching basketball at 10 years old, yeah, Steph's the GOAT. I get that. You know what I mean? Like, I get that. You watched,
Damn,
15,
bro.
17, 18, almost in 19, was in it in 16, almost won it in 19, almost won it in 16 too, won it in fucking 22. Like,
but even then,
that's crazy.
If you're born then and you vividly, maybe you're 10, but you still watched one of Bron's craziest runs.
You did, but like, I feel like you didn't watch the craziest run. The craziest run was the Miami years, because he was like, what the fuck, good.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean?
And then even when you look at, like, you can say Steph is great. Like, to me, Steph is still the greatest shooter of all time. I will say that. That's fine.
Yeah.
But we're talking about one singular thing.
Yeah.
If you're talking about everything else in a player, Bron damn near holds every fucking record, or he's
it's
top
crazy.
5 or top 10 in
And
everything.
it's so much about, I think, why LeBron is such a like interesting character to, especially like we've touched on this before, like older cats are much more like Kobe, guys who are like 3, 4, 5 years older than us. And then like the kids who are 3, 4, 5 years younger than us are all like about Steph. But what's crazy about, I think, our generation when it pertains to LeBron is like we've basically watched like 3 different players, right?
Studied him.
We've watched like this athletic freak who didn't really have like the IQ yet, right?
Who was doing what Zion was doing before Zion was doing
Yeah,
it.
like it was like I mean, jumping out the gym type shit.
When they like, Bron, you need to lose weight, bro. You too big out here.
Yeah.
That's the one you talking about.
And then I mean, you're talking early the first stint in Cleveland.
Yeah, facts.
And then you have Miami Bron who reached a athleticism peak that I don't think we've ever seen when it comes to like the NBA.
0.1% body fat.
Yeah, like just the and then he started implementing the IQ, right? So sometime around like 2012, 2013, 2013 was really the year where like the IQ matched the athleticism. And they were unbelievable that year. They soundly won the finals. Like it wasn't, I mean, I guess that final series was good, but like
it was a good series.
It was a good series. Yeah, I guess that went 7, right? Wasn't that the year that was the year that Ray Allen hit the shot in Game 6?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So good final series. He goes back to Cleveland. He's reaching like his twilight, which is like he's I think in 2016 we saw peak athleticism and peak IQ meet one another. And that's why we got that like all-time series from him.
Facts.
And ever since then, we've kind of seen the athleticism decline, but the IQ's always been there.
And that's part of my argument and why I say Bron is the greatest player of all time, because of athleticism, because of the records that he holds, because of everything else including to that. But that fucking IQ, bro.
It's crazy.
Nigga, there was a play he remembered from 5 years ago that the Warriors ran in Game 5. They ran that play and Bron fell for it in whatever happened from 5 years ago when he played him in the playoffs.
No, it's crazy.
Bro remembered the exact play.
I think to me...
And pointed AD like, hey, slide that way. They about to...
Yeah.
Bro, that is insane.
Yeah, no, he's incredible.
That's insane.
I think for me, it's like the finals loss record is a little too much to overcome for me to call him the greatest of all time. But if he would have won that shit in 2018, I don't think it'd be it should not have been a conversation. If he would have won that I'm still a Michael Jordan truther at this point, but if he would have won that title in 2018 against those Warriors with that squad, you couldn't bring up the guy in from Chicago.
I don't bring up the yellow-eyed nigga nowhere.
No, you don't. Yeah, you're not a fan.
You feel me? And it's not even that I'm not a fan, and I know you know how I actually feel, but the world kind of be like, no,
what you got on your feet right there?
That nigga, you feel me? That the world may feel like I be hoeing Jordan, but it's not that, bro. Like I really respect Jordan as a player. He's the best shooting guard of all time, arguably the best player of all time. But from what I watched and what I experienced and what I seen with my own eyes, I can't blame the older nigga.
Yeah, that's so much of it.
I can't blame the older nigga that watched everybody from Bob Cousy, John Havlicek to the motherfucking Kevin McHale's I can't blame you for saying who you say is best. But for me,
it's LeBron.
I watched regular season damn near 82 games my
entire
entire life.
The best player I've ever seen is LeBron. And it's not particularly close.
And that's simple.
Because I'm not going to sit here and act like I was, online when I was 1.5 watching Prime Jordan. You know what I mean? Like,
bro?
Was it on in the background? I'm sure. You know what I mean?
Was I born?
I'm pretty sure I went. I'm pretty sure I was taken to a game at the United Center when I was a baby with my dad. Like,
that's fire. I believe that.
I'm pretty sure that happened, but I don't fucking remember. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying?
And it's not that I don't care about Jordan. Like, Jordan did something for the game that nobody could. And you know how big I am with fashion.
Yeah, he took it global.
For him to do that shit the way he did, that shit is.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
And I'm not in this bitch with Bron 12s on.
No, it's facts. That's facts.
It just speaks for itself. But everything to Jordan, I respect. You feel me? But that man is different.
Solid.
And that man was not doing that at 38.
No, he wasn't. That's just subjective.
That's part of the reason why I cemented my statement.
Jordan's Wizards were not a threat.
And niggas try to tell me Jordan was averaging a dub on the Wizards.
I think he wasn't he?
For like 1-2 seasons.
Didn't he only play with them for 2 seasons?
I don't think he averaged 20 for both. I think the second one he averaged like 16, 17 points.
Yeah, I mean, he was...
But it's still like, bro, this man's 38.
Yeah.
Averaging 29, 7, and 8, I believe.
Yeah.
Don't quote me.
Yeah, that's
I'm
crazy.
38 years old. Just brought my team...
I don't really look like I've slowed down for real.
I don't look like I've slowed down.
You know, but like I don't like...
We know because we pay attention
Yeah.
and we saw athletic Bron.
No, that's real.
That nigga's not cocking back from, you feel me? And I respect that. You 38, nigga, save your body. I don't want you to do that. When I saw Bron get his first injury for real, remember how we went years without Bron getting an injury at
he was
all.
Bionic Man until
So
like
when-
2020.
So when he
2019.
got that first injury,
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, bro, it's getting old.
Yeah.
Like, flat out. That,
Yeah.
Like I said that off rip, but I'm starting to lose what the fuck I was saying. What were we talking about?
I don't know. LeBron, you were just
Yeah,
know.
you feel me? Yeah. You know, it just happens.
slop
But-
on my
but-
knob. Like corn on that cob.
But simply,
LeBron,
bro,
be
this
my
man
dad.
is 38 years old, bro.
Yeah.
That's what cemented. That's what we was talking about. That's really what cemented who the fuck he is, bro.
Mhm.
Niggas better put some respect on that shit, bro.
Shout out Bron.
Shout out Brian. You know,
Go win another one.
please
Go win another one.
And I don't even know.
Go
how-
win that 5th title because I don't want to hear your name mentioned with Kobe Bryant ever again. Because that conversation's been dead for me for like 5 years.
I don't even entertain that conversation.
No, it's because it's not a real one. But it's like if you get 5, there's no argument.
Yeah,
You have no
facts.
argument. The only argument now is 5's better than 4. It's like, bitch. Okay.
Shut
But 4's
up.
better than 2 if we're keeping it gangster. Because Shaq was the number 1 for them 3. But
Facts.
you guys conveniently leave that out.
Of course they are.
But
Bron has
go
had-
get you another one.
Bron has had great players. He's never had a Shaq though. I mean, he does
No.
now, kind of.
He kind of does now.
But
not really.
that's a watered down Shaq, bro. If we're talking about
that's
Shaq.
a watered down Hakeem, really.
Facts.
It's really
Facts,
what he
facts,
is.
Facts.
But shout out Anthony Davis. Go
Yeah,
get you a
shout out Anthony
fucking.
Davis,
They're probably
man.
not going to give you Finals MVP, but you should have got it in 2020. So go get another one, but don't get the Finals MVP.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
No, I'll
Bron
count.
need that 5th one
Yeah, Bron need that.
for our narrative.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But we see you. We see you pimping.
How y'all boys feeling about this dumbass nigga with the blick of D?
God, it's such a shame, man.
I don't know if it was a lighter
I don't want
this
to.
time.
You know how niggas be playing like it's a fucking lighter and
Like
shit,
scale
bro.
the size this time.
Yeah, bro. That bitch was scaled to size. That was a full size pistol. At least if you gonna go out like that, you ain't holding the bitch like this. You kind of gotta, full size it up, man. But still, what the fuck?
I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
And what we were talking about earlier really resonates with me because it's like phases are real. Like, bro, you really like hit me in the chest with that one. Like, phases are real, bro.
Phases are real, and it's really hard to like convince somebody to get me out of a phase.
Bro, like leaving the hood nigga mentality is insane.
Yeah.
And I lived it.
Yeah.
So like waking up every day, smoking backwoods, watching motherfucking YouTube music videos, and turning my motherfucking Digiscale on, bro, that shit was not it. And you're so trapped in the mindset of what it is, and what I feel like that's why they call what it is. But you're so trapped in that mindset that you don't really think about anything else.
100%.
You think about it as I'm getting money, I'm providing for my family, I'm providing for my kids, I'm safe.
Yeah, he's doing his job. Honestly. Like I get the logic. I do get the logic because I was 23 once too. It's like.
But no, bro, it's different when we know his upbringing and you've never really had to do that.
Oh no! I'm not saying that. I'm saying like, I understand the logic of like I'm in this phase right now. I'm infatuated with guns and Casamigos and NBA YoungBoy, and I'm super into this, and I just want to chill with my boys and fuck bitches and go to the strip club because in the end of the day, my daughter's taken care of, my baby mama's taken care of. I got checks coming in, mom and dad are dealt with. I got a nice crib. Like everything on paper is straight, but he's not.
Facts.
He's not thinking about the next 10 years.
Nah, you cooking.
He's thinking about just right now, which is like, I get it. It's tough. Like it's tough to see the forest through the trees and say, all right, I need to be better. I need to be, I need to live up to this, and this. At 23 years old, bro, what the fuck you gonna tell me?
Not shit for real.
I'm a millionaire. I'm straight if I stop playing basketball right now.
I'm good.
You know what I mean?
Off the rookie contract damn near.
Pretty much. But like, you're not though. You
You're
know what I
not,
mean?
though,
Like,
yeah.
that's what you need to
Especially
realize.
if you're
It's
living like that.
you know
That
what I
shit's
mean?
gonna be going fast.
Yeah, because you got
But then
homies on payroll.
But then
you
I
got-
don't really want to talk about another nigga pockets because we don't know what the fuck he's invested in. What the fuck?
No,
he's
that's what I
doing,
mean.
so
Like
you never know. Like the nigga
I
could
wanna,
be straight.
I want to. I don't know. I think today has been a huge day of like poking fun at Ja Morant. It's kind of like, I don't know. In the end of the day, bro, I really don't give a fuck if you have a gun. That's really none of my fucking business. And I really don't give a fuck if you showed that bitch off on Instagram while you were in the car dancing YoungBoy. I really don't. I don't give a fuck. I think everybody who's like angry about this is, I won't say everybody. I'd say there's a sector of people that are angry about this that are just like, I don't like seeing a black guy with a gun. You know what I mean? Like
That-
there is that angle
you.
to it. There's
Now,
that angle to it.
I am
and it's a
not-
little like it's, but there's, before you go, let me, there is another angle to it where you just look at a guy who's got seemingly everything. And you're like, man, like I just said, bro, like I was 23 once. I get it. I get wanting to be young. I get wanting to be carefree, kicking it with the boys. No, you know, life is YOLO type shit. You know what I mean? Like I do get it. But like I'm also 30 now, and I do look back on that time and be like, oh, I probably would have done this, and this different. Because now I'm looking back at this, and this is cringy. You know what I mean? I feel like he's just gonna feel that way in 5, 6, 7 years. And he's gonna look at that. Oh damn, man! I wish I would have. If I would have gotten all NBA in 2023, bro, I would have got that super max. And because, like, you know, bro, I've been saying it since before anything like this has happened with Ja. He fucking plays too much like Derrick Rose. I'm like, bro, the way you're fucking jumping all over the court, bro, you were gonna break your leg in 7 different spots and never be the same again.
Nah, facts.
Never have that speed again. And you'll never get a contract like that big. And granted, thank God that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah,
and
facts.
hope to God it doesn't happen, because you hate to see that shit.
He needs to be more controlled. I will say that.
He does need to be more controlled.
But
you need to. It takes a lot of willpower to like look at your friends and look at your surroundings and be like, fuck all y'all. You know what I mean? Like none of you are looking out for me.
I got 2 things when
Go
it
ahead.
comes to Ja. Like,
Yeah.
You really hit the nail on the what the fuck
Nail
is
on
the
the
statement? Yeah, the nail on the head with the people just seeing a black man with a gun and just running with it, because I feel like it's like looking through clouds when it comes to that. Like a lot of people will take this and run with it because of who this is, because of what he does, because of his accolades, because he's an NBA player.
Yeah.
Nigga, if he did not wear that motherfucking jersey that says Grizzlies 12 and he was just another nigga that does this every day, like
You wouldn't care.
everybody does in Chicago, in Florida, in Tallahassee, in motherfucking Alabama, in Cali, everywhere else where niggas do this daily from 23 to 40,
Yeah.
it wouldn't fucking matter. They'd be like, oh, that nigga just niggaing it up over there.
Yeah.
Leave him alone. He
Yeah.
ain't doing nothing. But since you are a man with stature and you know that you have people looking up to you,
That was gonna be my next point.
and you know that you have people looking up to you, bro, like it hits different. Like when you don't want to be the person you used to be because of something that happens to you. Like, bro has a daughter. You feel me? Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know when my son arrived on this earth, a lot of the dumb shit went out the window.
Mhm.
Not everything, but it's just like, damn, I have something to live for.
Well, it would be interesting. Like Jaden's still a little young to be like sports super fan just yet. You know what I mean? But it would be interesting to see like how you would feel if he was just like the biggest Ja Morant fan. You know what I mean? Like if he wore Ja's to school and he
I'm not fucking with that.
he had the job. But I'm saying before any of this happened, right? Like say Jaden's 10 right now and he is Ja Morant is his life, right? He's got the poster in the room. He's got the same way we were with Bron when we were kids, right?
Yeah.
Got the poster in the room, got the jerseys, got the shoes. Like, I just want to be like Ja Morant. How would you address this whole situation?
This entire situation?
Yeah, like do you go to your son and say, no more Ja?
Nah,
You know what I mean? Or do
nah.
you say, like, that's what I mean. Like, how do you address
For
it?
me, it would just be if you're old enough to know what's going on, like
Yeah.
comprehension wise.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you know
That's
what
what I'm saying. He's
10, 11,
he's a little young right
yeah.
now. Like,
But like if you're middle school
Yeah.
and it's the same way,
Yeah.
you feel me? And you understand what the fuck going on,
Yeah.
and you know what music he's listening to, and you're probably listening to it yourself.
Mhm.
Also by influence by this music, you see what that nigga's doing.
Yep.
You see Ja doing this shit and he's in the NBA. You might have dreams to go to the NBA and think that you can do the same shit. As a parent, I feel like there's nothing I can do.
yeah.
I'm going to tell you once, I'm going to sit down with you and chop it up like I have the
It's hard.
relationship with my
Yeah.
kids now. It's going to be, hey, bro, I know you see that dumbass shit dog did. How you feel about it? That's how I address it, to see where a child's mind is.
Mm-hmm.
Because your kid it depends on the dynamic that you have with your son.
Yeah.
Like with
Yeah,
me,
that's true.
with my kids, I kick it with them regardless.
Yeah.
So I could ask my son that, and if he doesn't see anything wrong with it, Then you tell him what the fuck is wrong with
Mhm.
going on, what's
Mhm.
going on. You see how your son receives it? He gonna take it, do what he want to do with it.
Yeah.
I'm all about trial and error in life, bro.
Yeah.
The thing with parenting and shit like that is the more if Bill has a kid, the more if Bill is telling him, do not watch that. That's bad.
He's gonna watch every bit of it. Yep, 100%.
As soon as you turn your back,
Yeah.
I'm watching John Morant highlights. I'm
Yep.
watching his lives. I'm
Yeah.
watching what he's going to do because my parents are telling me not to do so.
Yep. No, I totally agree.
So, you can't really do too much. Now, would I love it? No. Would I want him to rather be a motherfucking, I want him to be a De'Aaron Fox fan.
Yeah.
Because that nigga speaks like his name is Bob.
Real.
Fuck with bro.
Yeah.
He-
You're a Cade fan. I'm sorry. You're not allowed to like any.
you're
other
not allowed to
teams.
like
Yeah.
anybody else.
It's
Cade. That's it.
Fuck
That's
them
it.
if they ain't us. You know
That's
what I
it,
mean?
bro. That's it, bro. But yeah, bro, I don't think I would be able to control my son with that. I have a different style of parenting though. Like when my kids were babies and shit, I tell them niggas no one time. Like I never did the baby talk
Yeah,
shit. I talk to them like they
Yeah.
are. I tell you all the time, bro. Like I turned the stove on.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers kept trying to bother the stove. I'm like, bro, leave the damn stove alone.
Yeah.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
I think it's important to be like that though.
You go touch the stove on your own. You come crying to me about your hand. I'm gonna say, what'd you do? The stove was hot.
Like we have this little, I don't know. It's
There
like
you
a-
go.
It's like a train thing, and she can like sit on it. You know, if she wants. She's a little young for it. Like once she gets a little bit bigger, she'll be able to like sit on it and roll around on it. But like for now, it's got like these little doors on the side that she can open, and there's little pictures, whatever, blah blah blah. And yesterday, she like pulled a door open, and that whole bitch just fell right on her. And I stood up and I looked at her. I said, "Now what'd you do?" And she looked up at me with the most confused, like, "What? She
What the
spread
fuck?
out on the floor like
what
this.
happened?
And I picked her up and she started crying. I said, "It fell over on you, didn't it?" And I said, "You're okay. You're good.
Yeah,
It didn't hurt you.
It didn't hurt you.
It didn't hurt you
Should
for
have
real.
scared the shit out you.
It's scared." That's what I said. I was like, "You're just scared. You're good." And I put her on my lap, and she 2 seconds later didn't care anymore.
Yeah, nah. That's the funniest shit about kids is like, kids' moms will make them tweak the fuck out.
Oh.
Like, bro. I remember
I'm
Jaden
gonna keep my mouth
falling
shut
off the.
because she watches this.
I remember Jaden falling off the couch for the first time. He was like, "We need to go to the hospital." Oh
Yeah.
my god! So Jaden's looking like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Like he gonna start crying. Bro falls off the bed again, but he with me. Nigga fall off the bed. He like,
Yeah, exactly.
I said, "Ain't nothing wrong, huh?" He
Nothing.
was like,
No.
"It ain't hurt.
Yeah.
Get your ass up, man. You good."
Period.
Simple as that, bro.
Period.
Like the reaction is what kids need.
Yeah, 100%.
Me and Waylon joke about this all the time.
If they see we're calm,
They'll stay calm.
they'll stay calm. Yes.
Me and
I've
Waylon joke
noticed
about
that.
this all the time, bro. One time I was on the phone with Waylon, man, and Jalen was telling me her braids were tight and like her scalp was getting a little dry.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, baby, your scalp dry." She turned around, she said, "I'm bleeding." I said, "No, your scalp is dry."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, okay." You see, like
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
enough. Like you think your scalp bleeding?
Yeah.
I'm about to lose my shit right now. So, that shit is all mental with kids. Man.
100%.
It's all mental. But I ain't gonna lie though, they did hold my mans with the All NBA. There's no
It's political. It's political.
motherfucking reason why Jimmy Butler's face should be next to Nikola Jokic's face as a second team member. You should not be in the same tier with
shouldn't
Stephen
that-
Curry.
Shouldn't that be where Ja is?
Second tier?
Yeah.
That's his spot.
That's what I mean.
That's
Like
his spot.
it's political.
That's his spot.
It's political, and it's political to put a guy like Jimmy Butler in that position, right?
And you're even more disrespectful putting De'Aaron Fox in the third
But
tier.
it's not even disrespectful though, because think about it. Like if you really start breaking down the politics behind it, right? Like wasn't Jimmy Butler like homeless at a certain point? Like he actually had like a very, very rough upbringing.
Yeah.
Like never knew his dad. Mom was kind of like
moved in with one of his teammates. and
yeah,
shit.
like really
Yeah.
rough. And he's just kind of like nose down, hardworking. Like, his whole career he's been a little bit of an underdog. Like he's always been kind of disrespect. Tobias Harris over me. Like I'm grabbing the third teamers and I'm kicking the shit out of all you guys because I don't practice.
Yeah,
Like
facts.
I'm better than all you. You know what I mean? Like Jimmy's been a little disrespected his whole career, I think. So when you look at the politics of a guy like Ja, who's just like wanting to flaunt that type of life, and a guy like Jimmy who worked his ass off to avoid that type of life, I could see politically why you would throw Jimmy up there and take Ja away.
okay, if Ja's not there, that's fine.
Yeah.
Put Trae Young there, a top 10 scorer in the league,
But it doesn't
who still made it to
doesn't-
the playoffs.
It doesn't have the same you're thinking about it from a basketball standpoint. You have to think about it from a politics standpoint.
That's fine, bro. But as a nigga who was 22nd in scoring,
Yeah.
I think lower 30s of assists and 50th in rebounds or something like that. It was like 30, 50. They were flopped maybe.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you here?
Yeah.
There's no reason why
there's
you
not.
should be right here, bro.
Because it's political. It's not like based in reality. It's not based
I'm
in
fine with another nigga being there besides Ja because Ja's an idiot and they're making an example out of him.
Yeah.
We know that. Put another nigga there, though.
Yeah.
Put somebody else great there.
Yeah.
Don't just put this nigga there. And then you're biased by coming out with this list. So happens after the playoffs when this nigga's damn near the best player in the league in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So now he's second team.
But that's
off
also,
of regular season
but
play.
That
That's
also,
cap.
that also plays into it though, because they do the voting like after the playoffs already start.
I swear they do the voting for that shit around the time that they do the MVP voting.
Yeah, so
all that shit.
Same time. So you would have already seen him. You'd have already seen him win the two play-in games and ball out in those, and then beat the Bucks.
They some hoe ass niggas. That's just all it boils down to.
Yeah.
Because if you're keeping the playoffs out of it, I don't give a fuck if it's the play-in first game to get into the play-in to play the play-in. It's still the playoffs, my nigga.
I know. I feel you.
If we're going off
It's not
strictly
right.
regular season, bro, put Tyrese Halliburton.
But
up
they
there.
don't. But they don't though. That's the thing. It's like
Put Halliburton up there.
But bro, you see
he led
how-
the league in
you
assists.
You see how political it got. Like you had Kendrick Perkins go on and call everybody racist for wanting Jokic over Embiid. Who's at the crib right now? And who scored 52 in his final? You know, in against the Suns. You know what I mean? Like,
And the craziest part about that shit is, bro, the whole season, Embiid was great. I'll give it to you. But this man averaged a triple-double the entire year.
and had the number
while
one
maintaining the number one
seed.
seed for the entire
That
season.
is the criteria for MVP. He arguably deserved it more this year than he did the last two.
Facts.
I think you have a better case for even Embiid last year. You have a better case for Giannis the last 2 years.
Facts.
I don't mind giving it to Jokic because he was great. Like historically, number-wise, he was unbelievable.
They honestly didn't.
But this
give it to
year
him.
was the year to really give it to him.
They didn't give it to him because of Kendrick Perkins.
Politics, dude.
Simple as that.
They couldn't have three. They couldn't
I
have this
wish-
big Serbian 7-foot white guy be a back-to-back.
I wish
MVP.
that they would just leave race out of the league, like.
Of course.
And then as a black man, bro, I get what y'all mean by saying that, they robbing that nigga. Okay, Embiid was great. But you also have to think about this. We're talking about the NBA, bro. We're not the minority no more, my nigga. Jokic is the minority.
No, that's real.
If he's getting it, it's because he's balling, bro.
And he's balling. Like, who cares what he...
And I'm biased. You
That
know I'm a big
motherfucker
Nuggets
could
fan.
be
I've been
blue.
quiet the whole playoff season because I knew what the Nuggets was going to do.
Yeah.
I ain't said shit really about the Nuggets for
Yeah.
real. Because I know what the fuck they was
Yeah.
going to do.
This is what they're supposed to do. They're the one seed.
That's why I wasn't saying
They're the
nothing.
one seed.
You're the number one seed beating up on niggas that have not been as good as you this entire season.
Yeah.
I don't care right now.
No, that's real.
Get me to the Western Conference Finals, then I'll pop my shit. Get me to the finals, then I'll pop my shit for real. Win the
Yeah.
finals, I'm gonna say I told you so.
Yeah.
But getting there, bro, and being great, and Jokic averaging a triple fucking double, bro, that's what was gonna happen regardless.
Regardless. What do
Shit
you
is-
What do you do if you're Phoenix? What do you do if you're Philly?
If I'm Philly, we need to look at these niggas and reevaluate. If I'm Joel Embiid, I want to leave.
That's how I feel.
I've trusted this process for long enough, my nigga. I'm going somewhere else.
But
But he
where?
fucks with James Harden though. But James Harden don't fuck with him like that because he finna skate his damn self.
Yeah.
So you feel me?
But
You
where's
ne-
a
you
good
never
fit
really
for
know.
Joel Embiid?
Pistons.
I mean,
Don't talk to me about that shit, nigga. We gonna have to lock them bitches in real quick if they make that move. What?
You traded Cade. All right, I guess we're Sixer fans then.
You feel me?
We to Philly.
You feel me, bro?
Yeah, no, I mean, ironic. Yeah, his Pistons are a good fit, like low key. But
Literally
like,
though.
who's a realistic good fit? Who's not a fucking worst team in the league currently?
Oh, I was about to say Charlotte needs a big man like that.
No, I'm saying where could he go and be an instant title contender? Because it's like,
The niggas who beat him.
fuck, man.
he could go take Clint Capella's spot in
No,
with
I
the
think you hit
Hawks?
the nail on the head right there. Boston would be fucking disgusting.
That shit would be crazy.
They might win 6 titles like the next 6 years.
Dog, Jason Tatum. But then again, we say that like we didn't watch the Nets crumble into pieces, bro.
Yeah, but the
Like,
Nets, but the Nets,
yeah,
the
but,
Nets aren't.
But what?
The Nets aren't they're not the Boston. They have like a Boston is such a solid foundation.
Yeah, bro.
They have such a solid and that means something. Like team culture and like the way organizations are run
Yeah.
it means something. You
No,
know what I
for
mean? The
real.
Nets have always been a little messy.
No, that's facts.
You know what I mean?
That's facts.
And I mean, just to keep it gangster, like if fucking Harden doesn't get hurt, they win that series in 21. Like they would have crushed everybody in my opinion.
No,
They
for
were
sure,
beating
for
the
sure.
brakes off of the Bucks until
Facts.
Harden went down. Or I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Kyrie went down.
Yeah, we was
Then
talking about
Harden,
that
yeah,
shit.
then Harden
Yeah.
went down.
So I mean,
But yeah, I mean,
bro.
Boston. I think
Uh,
Miami is always
Nah, they got Bam. Bam's not that bad, but he's
that's
also not
that's
that
the
good.
trade piece. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Here's Bam and Tyler Hero and 3 picks.
I want to say the Kings could use him, you know,
Nah, I got Sabonis.
but he's not a big man.
No, that's true. Yeah, he's
Feel
kind
me?
of a stretch big
He
man.
could be a big man. Embiid is a stretch big man, but he's where you need him to be.
Yeah.
though. You feel me? So I mean, I would
The Suns
say
need him
This, yeah,
Low
yeah,
key.
no, yeah.
low key.
But they got bitch ass nigga over there, so they
They got 2 of them.
He's just not useful. Yeah, fuck Chris Paul. By the way,
I was talking about Devin Booker.
I can't put that on that man.
He's got
What do
he's just got a punchable face.
Facts.
He bitches and cries way
Yeah,
too
yeah.
much.
He bitches and cries, but that nigga balled this year.
Oh,
I'll
and
give him
I
that.
would never say he didn't ball.
I can't really talk
I just
shit
think he
about
just
Devin Booker
he
this
just
year.
cries. And
LJ,
bitches
you
too
hear
much.
that, bro? You got it, man. I ain't gonna hold your mans, bro. He balled out. I ain't said nothing to you about
Your
it.
man's
Just
is in
know.
Cancun right now, so he didn't ball out
Facts.
that long.
Toes in the sand, no shoes,
Shit.
nigga.
No Kardashian either.
No. Damn.
You know what I mean?
Hit the horn
No
for
Jenner.
that one. Fuck.
Bad baby got her out in Puerto Rico, fucking turned out.
Literally.
You know what I
while
mean?
mentioning his ex in other songs.
Legend.
Legend for real. But what you think for the rest of the playoffs though? Finals, what you thinking? I'm thinking, and it's a win-win for me because if Bron wins that shit, he's gonna go fucks up whoever else up. The Celtics are obviously gonna beat the Heat, and
We say obvious, but I don't know, bro. The way the Heat have just been playing, I can't even count them out.
But then
I
that's-
cannot count them out.
but with the Heat,
You're right, but I can't count them out.
yeah, facts. But like when it comes to that shit, Jimmy ain't had to play a Jason Tatum.
No,
You
hell
feel
no.
me? And
No,
he also
hasn't.
has Jaylen Brown with him.
He hasn't.
And
But
this
they
nigga's-
did beat the Bucks though. They did beat the Bucks.
They beat.
I understand Giannis was not 100%, but he was there for 2 games, right?
But he wasn't 100%.
No, I get it.
You know, you're playing 100% Jason Tatum. This nigga
No,
just
I,
dropped
I,
a 50
no,
piece.
I'm with you. But
and
I
Jaylen
do
Brown's
feel
gonna
like
be on fire too.
now let me think about this because in a series I do think Jimmy Butler can neutralize Jason Tatum. I really do. I think Jimmy can neutralize him. I'm not saying he's gonna fucking.
You're telling me.
Oh,
You're telling me.
Okay, your statements have been real good so far.
I'm one of
in
one, my
NBA.
nigga. I'm
One of one.
I'm one of one.
One of one?
What was I wrong about?
The Sixers.
That's it. All of my
Okay.
other sports takes have been correct.
What were the other ones? Lakers.
Lakers. What else have we talked
So
about?
you're 1 for 2.
That's above 500, my nigga. I don't care
Shoot.
what we talking about. You feel me?
I mean,
It
I'm
is
shooting
what it is.
50%.
But
Eat a dick.
you're telling me
Mm-hmm.
that
Yes. That Jason,
Jimmy
that-
Butler is locking Jason Tatum up.
Yeah, he could for sure. 100%.
Have you looked at Jimmy Butler's frame and have you looked at Jason Tatum?
I'm not saying he's gonna. That's you didn't even let me finish. I think he could neutralize him. I didn't say he could lock him up and take him out of a series. He could neutralize him. I think if Jimmy's guarding him in a game 7, I don't think he's going for 52. He might go for 26. I don't think he's going for 52. And you know I'm right.
I agree somewhat, but it's still like, nah.
Because Jimmy locked in on the defensive end he's a problem.
No, that's facts.
He's a problem.
but it's with little niggas.
No, that's real. And it might.
with-
and
it's with niggas under
maybe.
6'8".
No, that's real. And maybe it's Jaylen Brown that he ends up neutralizing.
That's what I'm gonna say.
That I could see.
That's what I was about to counter with.
But if you take away even one of those two, that's a problem.
No,
You know what I
that's
mean?
facts.
That's a
facts
problem.
for sure. That's facts.
It's just like who's scoring on the other end for the
I'm so
Heat.
glad you said that though, because that was my only other point. I
What?
was just really giving you shit. But
Oh, yeah.
Jaylen Brown is the nigga who can be neutralized.
No, for sure.
For sure.
But if you neutralize one of them, You know,
it's still up.
yeah, 100%.
You feel me? But
I could see Jimmy like taking on the challenge of Jason Tatum,
I can see that too.
and then Spo being like, "All right, bro, you're getting."
Spo gonna be like, "Nigga, you getting cooked
Yeah.
out there, man."
All right, he's got 33. We're
Gonna
going
pull
to,
that
we're
nigga
going
jersey
to, you know,
today.
he's got 33 going into the fourth. Let's get you up over here. We'll
Zone.
put Bam on him.
Zone.
and figure it out.
Zone. Help defense right now.
Yeah, I think Boston probably beats the Heat in 6. Yeah,
Yep.
and then
You're gonna fuck them niggas up. But the Nuggets and Lakers, I'ma just smile. I'm winning either way on that series.
I don't know. I don't know who's gonna win that series. I'm gonna be honest.
My thing is,
I normally have like a gut feeling of like I feel
thing-
like my mind is telling me it should be the Nuggets, but my gut is telling me it's gonna be the Lakers.
you know what? And that's funny you say that because that's exactly how I feel. Like, honestly, my thing is it depends on the defensive standpoints. And when I say that, I mean like
When's game 1? Tomorrow night?
tomorrow night. Yep.
That'll be a big tell because it's like the thing is that Bron has just been there so many times,
And it's not just that he's
he
been
can play
there,
those
bro.
mental games.
It's not just that he's been there, bro, but who the fuck are the Nuggets gonna what if the man-to-man coverage, who's guarding who? Cuz y'all niggas can't really win like that. The Lakers
And
can
this-
narrow down to the Jokic offense, bro. Jokic
and same
Aaron
thing.
Gordon kind of lock Jamal Murray the fuck up. KCP you can get locked too.
But
But
it's
when you
kind of the
turn it
same thing.
around, bro, who's guarding Bron?
No, Aaron Gordon. That's their best bet.
Chop cheese.
That's their best bet is Aaron Gordon.
And
Michael
even if
Porter Jr. maybe. He's too thin.
He's
No,
too
he can't
thin.
even.
Bron's gonna bully the fuck out.
that's
Now
it's
this
gotta
is
be
my
Aaron
thought
Gordon,
process.
right?
This
It
is
has
my
to be
thought
Aaron
process.
Gordon.
I told my cousin that last night. I said, bro, it has to be Aaron Gordon.
It has to be.
But then when you say Aaron Gordon, you just gonna let Jokic and AD duke it out?
Yeah. Oh yeah. AD can neutralize Jokic.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
can.
though.
I mean,
gon-
AD is the best defensive
and I was about to
big in
say,
the league.
Jokic is amazing on offense.
Yes.
Defensively,
Defensively,
AD's giving you 35 and 20.
AD should average 40 in this series. He won't because
That's
he's a
all
bitch,
I'm saying.
but he
saying.
should.
That's all I'm saying. So that's why it's kind of a win-win for me. So 'cause
Yeah.
it's gonna be a great series. It's gonna be great, especially when they figure out their defensive presence because they've
Yeah.
only played each
And
other
I
3
think-
times
I
this season.
What were the
2-1.
2-1 Denver?
2-1 Lakers. I
Lakers
believe.
1-2 of
Bill, can you look that up for us?
Jamie, can you pull that up for us?
You feel me? Shout out to my dog.
What's your name?
The Lakers and Nuggets record from this season.
Regular season record.
Yep, regular season record.
I'm curious. Yeah, because I think
I think it was 2-1
and,
Lakers.
and did Anthony Davis play in all 3 of those games? Did LeBron play in all 3 of those games?
Probably not.
Probably not.
But yeah, bro, it just depends on once they get after the first 2 games is when it's gonna get interesting. Because I feel like the first 2 games are gonna be them feeling each other out.
2-2.
They're 2-2? Shit.
Were they
see-
close games?
No. I believe a couple of them were.
Can you see the stats of the game? If not, I don't care that much.
Yeah, it's not that serious, but that shit is crazy, bro. I don't know, man. Like I really am on the fence about this. My cousin was telling me I'm the ops because my cousin David was telling me I'm the ops because I told him that the Nuggets really do have a chance in this series, and he's a big Laker fan.
They do. They have
But I'm like,
they have a
bro,
damn good chance, honestly.
The Nuggets damn near should be the favorite if they're
Yeah.
not already. Like,
yeah.
Lakers won by 10 on both, and then lost by 10. So
They
god
were
damn,
close
bro.
games,
pretty
man.
pretty even.
Yeah, god damn.
This might be a 7-gamer.
It's
6-7.
gonna be
It's gonna-
7 games.
Yeah, it'll
for
be
sure,
6,
for
6
sure,
or
for
7.
sure.
I don't
I'll
know
be
if it'll
surprised.
going to be.
I'll be surprised if a nigga gets a 2-game up on either one. I feel like it's gonna go 1 game, 1 game, 1 game, 1 game, 1 game, 1 game, 1 game.
No, I
Boom.
think
Who's gonna get 2 straight?
LA has the best chance. I think LA can steal one in Denver, game 2, and then go back to LA and win game 3. But I could see them losing game 4.
Facts.
So it just ends up being 2-2. But I
Yeah,
could see
yeah.
that going that way.
I honestly feel like you're a psychic because I feel like that's exactly how it's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Man, that'd be fucking. I'd love to see the Lakers go. I'm not even like a Laker fan. I just want to see Bron get his 5th one. That shit would be just so fire to me.
Nigga, you guys are
You
gonna
counted him out at 38.
you niggas are gonna have to remove me from going like this.
No, that's real.
I'm gonna work like this with one
It would
arm,
I
and
love.
I'm gonna just stay like this for a good
Good
week.
luck.
I
bro.
love when people I love adding to legacy, right?
You
Like,
feel me?
And I'm not gonna be upset if the Denver wins, because then I just want Denver, because then it's all right, well, if Denver wins and Boston wins, so either Tatum is going to be a champion, or Jokic is going to be a champion, and both of them
I fuck with.
Yeah, deserving. You know what I mean? Deserving of them Boston finally getting over the hump, or and maybe that's what it is. Boston gets over the hump this year. They were in the finals last year. They get over the hump this year. Denver, loses, but then might be back next year and might get over the hump then.
You feel me?
You know what I mean?
It's really win-win.
Or it's just Bron winning again.
Or it's the fucking GOAT going 5 times. You feel me?
5 times, and
my nigga's gonna have to
AD
be,
with
bro,
2. That would
watch this. I'm popping my shit. This is just a wish, but nigga, Bron gonna get a ring this year. Kyrie's gonna come join because he was already at that motherfucking game. Bron's gonna go back to back next year, get 6 rings, and I'm gonna never want to hear that yellow-eyed bald fuck's name again, bro. Never.
He gets 7.
Never want to hear his name again.
Yeah.
If what I just said happens, I think it's gonna happen, and I hope it's gonna happen, I will never shut the fuck up. Niggas will never be able to say Michael Jordan around me without me.
Nah, that'd be fair.
I'm going. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that'd be fair.
GOAT fucking James.
That'd be super fair.
We got the NBA lottery tomorrow night.
Yes, sir.
Why the fuck did you bring that up?
Yeah, I don't know why you brought that up. I really have superior anxiety about this.
I'm really trying to put it out of my head. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna
I'm watching.
I know you're watching. I'm not going to watch it. Because I just need to be. I need to either get a phone call from you, fucking damn near crying on the phone on the other end, I can't understand.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If we get the first pick, nigga, we're going to the bar.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, out of that even kind of.
If we get the first pick, we're going to the bar, bro. I'm turned up with my K jersey on and the Buffs.
I feel like I'm going.
And I'm standing on my stool.
I'm going to the bar regardless.
I'm standing on the bench stool the whole time, bro.
Just sad.
You talk about going to the bar regardless.
The 5th pick.
No, if we get the
Jarris
5th pick,
Walker.
you guys need to call and check on me. If we get the 5th pick, you guys need to come and check on me, bro.
I just feel like we're gonna get.
I might call.
I don't even
off.
think we're gonna get 5. I think we're gonna get 4, and that's that. That would just sting so badly. Because any in the top 3, I'm cool with. Obviously, you want one, right? You want the unicorn, but if you get a Scoot, if you get a Brandon Miller, I'm smooth with that.
I ain't gonna lie,
At
bro.
4, I'm just pissed.
If we don't get 1, 2 is gonna sting the hardest.
2 would sting the hardest, yeah.
That's gonna sting the hardest.
Yeah.
If we get the 2nd pick, bro, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, that's real.
Cause nigga, we was almost there. Almost there.
And it so depends on who gets the first pick, right? If Houston gets that shit, I'm gonna say this is all rigged.
If Houston gets that shit, I'm writing letters to the commissioner.
You know what I mean?
Dear bitch ass nigga. That's gonna be the first.
I'm gonna start an account, and I'm gonna be a stripper from Houston who accuses Ime of fucking sexual misconduct. You know what I mean?
He touched me.
You know what I mean? I was sexually assaulted by Jalen Green, James Harden, Victor Wembanyama, and Ime Udoka in a bar in the summer of 2023.
Oh my God.
It's fucked up,
bro.
but it's true. It's no, y'all had the offseason we were supposed to have.
I swear to God, bro. Niggas got Ime. That hurt, bro.
That hurt. That fucking hurt, man. It was right there.
Niggas
for
got
us.
Ime, and I damn near cried.
It was right there.
I was in my crib
and
like Trey on Boys in the Hood.
If it wasn't
bro.
us, it don't be them. You know what I mean,
bro? I was in the crib like Trey on Boys in the Hood.
If it's not
bro.
me, don't let it be her.
I was swinging for air, nigga.
Yeah, bro went to the
ops, literally.
Yeah,
we battled for being the most ass.
That most ass.
And then y'all got that bitch ass nigga over there.
Y'all get the coach, we get the player. It's only fair.
It's only fair, bro. And I feel like, I don't know, bro. I have this crazy feeling that it's gonna happen. Like I have my doubts, but I hope
you're right. I'm just trying to not be let down.
Just like, bro.
But I know I'll be let down regardless.
Just like the ticket agent said, bro. He's like, twice in 3 years, I'm going to the bar.
Hey man,
it
happened for Cleveland. Show us some love. We didn't get a first. We had never had a first pick until Cade.
Facts.
Run us that second one. You can have it. You can have it for 50 years.
You can have it for 75.
You know what I mean?
I don't even want it.
I
will pay for it.
Give me that shit. Till Victor gets hurt in the first fucking. Till Victor takes a charge.
Say that, bro.
Victor takes a charge from fucking LeBron like Chet Holmgren did and just died immediately.
In the off season.
Oh, that shit.
Fucking idiot.
I said, is Chet too thin?
Yes.
The verdict is in. He disintegrated while LeBron James pushed him.
Oh my god,
Shit's fucking iconic.
Jesus Christ.
Shout out Chet though. Hopefully
Shout
Chet
out
plays.
Chet. I feel like Chet's gonna round out to be a good guy.
I hope so.
Let me send Bill this list real quick.
The 50 Cent Jay-Z list.
Yeah.
Do that. Yeah, man. What time is the lottery tomorrow? 8?
I don't
think it's
know.
8,
But
yeah.
I'll be in front of my TV.
God.
I'll definitely be in front of my TV. So I came across with my cousin Brandon. As always, shout out to B. You feel me?
Shout out B.
He came across this list on Twitter yesterday,
Yeah.
and they just started ringing off 50 versus Jay-Z. This nigga put 50 versus Ja Rule on the board.
Son. That's hilarious. Well, we know how that ended.
Well, we know how that fucking ended. But nah, 50 versus Jay on the fucking on songs. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. The songs they chose, I'm rocking with 50. But there was a lot of
It was cherry picked. I think a lot of that was cherry
Yeah,
picked. It was
yeah,
very cherry
yeah.
picked. You got to go like hit for hit.
yeah. And
In
if
a
you don't go
versus,
hit
you
for
can't-
hit, be fair. Like
Yeah,
they didn't have Mama Raised Me. They didn't have
They had weird Jay-Z
They didn't have,
Blueprint
like-
Volume
Yeah,
2
yeah, bro.
B-sides going up
Yeah,
against
bro.
like 50s fucking iconic songs.
Literally though. What was that first one,
You want to
Bill?
run through 20?
Yeah, run
We
through
can do
the
a
20.
couple of them.
Yeah.
For sure.
Run through like the bottom 10. I feel like those
Yeah,
were the
yeah.
best
Bottom
ones.
10. Yep, that's perfect.
My Buddy or Million and One Questions?
Oh man, that's actually the hardest one for, cause I fuck with my buddy.
Million and one.
You're going Million and
Yeah.
One. I'm going my buddy. I ain't gonna lie. What's the next one?
Wangsta or Hovey Baby?
Wangsta. I don't even need to hear the next
No.
name.
Yeah.
If I Can't, Heart of the City.
If I can't,
Heart of the
50.
city.
No.
Yeah.
If I can't,
I
do it,
know.
homie, it can't
Be
be done.
done.
Bro, that yeah, no, I can't.
You ain't fucking with Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City.
that shit
is
was
so fire.
that shit was a hit, but it was also beat carried. That beat is crazy, and the sample is wild.
If I Can't was
If-
kind of beat carried.
No, it was the
Bro.
melody of his voice.
Dun, 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 dun. Like that shit was.
It was.
Yeah,
it,
you feel me? Yeah.
It was. All right.
Popping Them Things or Run This Town?
Run this town.
Yeah.
Run this town.
Heat or Dead Presidents?
We argued about
We
this.
did
one.
argue about this.
And I
one.
say Heat for
I
sure.
say
Why?
Dead President's just too. It's too iconic, bro.
That's how I feel.
Heat was my favorite
It's too
song.
iconic.
Heat is the reason why I got a gun now.
That's real.
That might not be good or bad, but oh well.
Okay, John.
Literally.
This is a good one. Patiently Waiting or Renegade?
We talked about that.
This might
Bill,
be the
how do you
best.
feel? Bill, how do you feel about that? What are you gonna?
You
got
got to be the tiebreaker.
because we know what
I'd
we
say
said.
Patiently Waiting.
Thank
for,
you.
For me.
I knew that was my man's.
See, but that was my answer too, though, because I did say that
Yeah,
Patiently
yeah.
Waiting I like is a better song, but
Yeah.
I just said Renegade because
For
I
the
think
culture.
Renegade's more culturally like
Yeah.
shifting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I would
like
agree
that
to
was
that-
that was a
that
crazy
opinion.
moment in his like
I-
that was too
yeah.
that was really two like giants.
That was one of them
fucking-
MP3 joints. that I
Yeah,
had
that was
for
that was
show.
two giants really jumping on a
Yeah,
track
facts.
together, and that was kind of like I'm not gonna say it's the first time that happened.
was
'cause
unheard of
obviously
back
it
then.
wasn't, but it wasn't really.
It was
normal.
unheard of back then.
And for
sure.
them to really go toe to toe, for cats to really look at M and be like, "Hey, did Eminem fucking really kind of get off on Jay-Z like that?" You know what I
he
mean?
didn't, but
No, and a lot of cats will say that too.
yeah.
But
I'm a Hovenger though. I'm a Hovenger, so I don't even.
I
That's
feel
why
it.
this list is hard for me because I'm also.
I think for years I would have said that Eminem bodied him, but the more I listened to it as an adult, he really didn't.
He
Like,
didn't.
It was just different.
Eminem was just
It
saying
was
more
just-
shit.
It was just different. It
Eminem was just
yeah.
lyrical, miracle, spiritual,
Yeah,
my swimming pool, and
exactly,
Jay-Z is just
exactly. A
he
little
was
more
just-
cooling.
He was cooling.
yeah.
He was in the studio just rapping.
So the cadence is really what makes you think that like Eminem
Thank
really
you
snapped
for
on
the
him.
words on it.
But
Yeah,
fucking,
for
but
sure.
M really. And M did. I mean, Eminem snapped.
He
Let's
did.
not- let's not get twisted.
No.
But
no,
Jay-Z,
I'm not saying Eminem
Jay-Z
didn't snap.
also snapped.
Jay-Z
what I
went
mean? It was-
fucking
They
insane.
really were going bar for bar.
What was
It
the next
pretty
one?
dope.
We got I Get Money or Hola Jovito?
Hola Jovito.
I think I'm gonna go with I Get Money.
I'm going Hola Jovito.
I get.
Hola
run New
Jovito.
York.
I Get Money.
Hola Jovito was a bop. bro.
Yeah.
Y'all
I know it
y'all
was.
might have to go back and listen to
I
that.
might have to.
because that.
But
nigga
I
was
just remember
talking
really loving I Get Money.
choppy. He was talking choppy on that bitch, and that's like a bottom tier album B cut. That wasn't no big song.
Yeah. That's usually when Jay-Z's talking his most talk,
Bro.
though. No.
We got Hate It or Love It or Devils.
Hate or love it.
Hate it, love it, and the dogs on top. And I'm gonna.
We got In the Club or Hard Knock Life. That's
It's crazy that it is such a lopsided. At least when we checked it earlier, that the
But
poll
now
was
hearing
so
it now,
lopsided.
it doesn't sound as crazy. But like the poll was very lopsided. It was like 73 to like 26 or some shit like that. That's really a difficult one.
It's incredibly difficult.
Because Hard Knock Life.
Because now Hard Knock Life is playing in my head, and I'm like, from standing on the corners bopping to dropping some of the hardest, but like, bro, what?
I feel like if you're 35 years old, you might be picking Hard Knock Life.
Yeah.
If you're
have
you're 30, you might be
But
picking In the Club.
But
That's exactly what it is.
But those are
Bill.
two like really like top tier rap beats.
That might be the best like bar for bar question out of this list. Like,
Yeah.
fairness wise.
Yeah.
That's the one. I think I'm gonna go with In the Club though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Last but not least, Many Men or You Don't Know.
Many Men.
Many Men,
No
yeah.
competition.
Anthem.
Many
No
Workout anthem.
competition. No competition. Many Men really had me feeling like I had
Many
ops
Men.
at like at
Really
like
deaf
9.
upon me. I love Many Men.
That's still one of my favorite songs to this day. That's been one of the only songs cemented in my replay list from 2018 to now.
I'm not
year.
gonna lie though, I'm not really a huge 21 Questions fan.
I'm not either.
Really, I'm
Yeah,
glad.
no,
I'm glad I'm not like
you're
alone
not by
in that.
yourself, bro. You're not by
I
yourself.
don't really like. I feel like I listen like every time I come back around to it, I'm kind of like,
It was just 50 doing something that he shouldn't do.
yeah.
Would you love me if I got locked up for a quarter century?
Yeah.
Can I be there so you can support me mentally?
It's
and
not
physically?
trash.
Like,
It's just
no,
not like
it's-
so many people are like, dude, 21 Questions. And it's like,
no.
I can name 4 to 5 songs on that album that I like a
10.
lot better.
I can name
10?
about
You said
10 songs that
I
are better
feel
than
it.
that,
You do
bro.
love that album though.
Bro, what? Poor Lil Rich,
Poor Little
Wanksta,
Rich is a fire song.
and niggas forget about
Yeah,
Poor Lil
no,
Rich.
that's
Wanksta, motherfucking Mini Man, Patiently Waiting, Don't Push Me, Heat. All these are better than that song.
Yeah.
I can go to 10.
I was gonna say I didn't hear any that I disagreed with.
You feel me? I can go to 10.
To be honest.
I can name that
I'm just
album off
playing
the
them in
back
my
of
head.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? And there's a couple bonus tracks off that album that was crazy too. Did I say Wanksta already?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, that list was very lopsided when it comes to Jay-Z. though.
Shut up, Fifth.
They could have definitely
Yeah, they
threw
kinda
some
did.
sauce on
Yeah,
Jay-Z's
you know,
name.
There's
though.
like
They could have threw a little Holy Grail on there, maybe. Could have
They
threw a
didn't-
little fucking, a
No,
couple
they
songs
didn't-
from Watch the Throne.
they
didn't touch
damn
Watch
near
the
didn't have
Throne.
any songs from the Black album. They had
Facts.
what was
Facts.
it? Devils or Devils?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
Evils.
yeah.
I guess
They
is
didn't
how it
have
was.
Mama Raised Me on there, and that's my favorite Jay-Z song ever.
Yeah, fucking 99 Problems or Dirt Off My Shoulder. You know what I mean? Like you didn't have.
I didn't even think of
You
that,
didn't even
bro.
have like the
I didn't even think about that.
giant ones. You
Yeah,
didn't have
facts.
H to the Izzo. You didn't have fucking PSA.
Yeah,
You didn't have,
facts.
or was PSA on the first half
Yeah,
of that?
PSA was on the
Was
first
on-
half.
okay,
yeah.
But still,
Big Pimpin' was on that first half too, I believe.
Crazy.
But it was
Was
against
it?
something that was.
then maybe I'm
crazy.
thinking maybe PSA wasn't then because I remember there was like 2. There was Hard Knock
Yeah.
Life and either
Yeah,
Big Pimp. It was Big
yeah.
Pimpin' because it was PIMP versus Big Pimpin'.
Yeah.
Give me PIMP.
You want to talk about Foke Trey, the other member we already talked about, Young Ja Morant, but the real 4K Trey, your NBA young boy.
Sure.
I love Young Boy. I ain't gonna hold you. Like my thing with Young Boy and why I respect him so much is because of where he's at. Like, bro, most streamed YouTube artist, he's the next mogul. You feel me? Like when it comes to rap, he's next up. For the young dudes, he's their Wayne. He's their Drake. If Drake is probably second to Young Boy to these young guys. And if it's negative or positive or not, bro, we can't sit here and act like Wayne and all these niggas were positive to us because we were sipping lean at 13, 14 because of these niggas. But I will say that Young Boy is great. And he's sonically great.
So I think that Young Boy is actually a little more Soulja Boy than he is Wayne. I think he's understands YouTube and streaming and just releasing music at such a different level, the same way that Soulja Boy understood YouTube when it first came out.
Yeah.
But I think his own self will get in the way from getting to that upper echelon.
But that's the thing, bro. You would think his own self would because of the way that he moves and how many people that he has that does not like him and tries to blackball him out of the game. It don't work.
Well, no, because he's doing shit independently. But I'm saying that's like what
He's
I
not
mean.
independent though.
No, I know, but I'm saying like he's doing shit independently, like
on his own.
yeah, like
he moves
like,
on his
yeah,
own.
that's
I
what I mean.
respect
Like
it,
yeah,
bro.
like
I
not
respect
in a
it.
label way.
He don't be looking for no industry niggas to fuck with him. The
Yeah.
baby came and fucked with him just because the baby fucked with him. So
Yeah.
they did a little album together.
Yeah, and
That
Tyler
bitch was
came and
hard.
fucked with him. He was on Tyler's last album.
You
know
feel
what I
me?
mean?
And Tyler
Did a
fucked with
fire
him.
verse.
Yeah, it was fire.
It was fire verse.
Fire verse. You feel
Some of the
me?
best shit I've heard from him.
Lil Yachty fuck with bro.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I just think that he is going to be a
He's gonna be his own cancer.
That's what I mean. He's going to be like the whole like little Dirk thing that's going on right now. I mean, I don't really pay attention to a lot of that.
I don't really blame Youngboy in that situation.
What's going on? I'm not really like hip.
So you know how King Von got killed, right?
Like just that he got murdered or like
yeah. You know he got murdered. Quando Rondo
yes.
is signed to NBA Youngboy.
Okay.
And Quando Rondo,
His people
mans-
did yeah. Okay, yes, I did know that.
So on top of that, Youngboy and King Von were both fucking with the same bitch at the time, I believe.
okay.
They
yeah,
both
yeah.
were fucking around with the same females, or it was some
Sure.
shit like that, just little shit. So
Sure.
they were already beefed out. So then when Quando Rondo got cooked up in that shit, and Lil Tim, the dude who killed King Von,
Yeah.
and niggas was kind of trying to blame Lil Tim, and Youngboy like, nigga, fuck all that. Like,
Yeah.
y'all mad because this nigga stepped for his mans?
Yeah.
Again, it might not have been right, but let a nigga try to fight you
Yeah.
or shoot at you while I'm sitting right there.
Yeah.
Your
No, that's-
top is
yeah.
off.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
And I'm not going to think twice
Yeah.
because we're legally prepared. He's a threat to my man's life and he might take it. So you know what I'm going to do before he takes my man's life?
Mhm.
I'm going to take his.
Yeah.
And it is not right. We're not promoting violence. That's not the right thing to do. But if this is somebody that you value and this is somebody that you trust
Yeah.
and you have the weaponry legally to do so, if somebody's about to cause bodily harm to you or
Yeah.
you, I'll up my shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I kind of feel
no, I
young
can't,
boy.
I can't argue with that.
That's like a nigga pointing a gun at me. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch his head fall. And that's just what it's gonna be. And we gonna go like these
Yep.
and send them niggas to their catfish dinners and t-shirts that they gonna make. And that's just what it's gonna be.
My man said burr. Perfect timing.
That's just what it's gonna be,
Perfect
bro.
timing.
And I don't. And Youngboy gets canceled for that, and they hate on him because of that, and it's just. I feel like Youngboy is hated because he doesn't do what niggas tell him to do. He's not posting other rappers. He's not hanging out with all the other rappers like all the rappers are supposed to politic.
Do you not also feel that he's made the same song like 2,000 times?
He
at this
does,
point?
and bitches be hard. That's why I be so confused. That's why you know a nigga knows the remedy, like,
Yeah.
because I'll still tap in, and I'm gonna send
Yeah.
you a couple more or so for
Yeah, I
reference,
will.
and so you can listen to
I
them.
admittedly don't really.
I
listen
don't
to
blame
him.
you for that. It's not
No.
really your bag.
No,
for
not
me.
really.
I respect that. It's not a lot of niggas' bags, but for me, like I always keep my ear to the street. you
No,
know that.
that's real.
So, but in saying that though, like he just said on a new song that he put out, like he was like Drake fucks with him and called him. He was like, but you got beef with Dirk, man. That shit is that shit killing him. Is what Drake said to him. Is what he said.
Yeah, yeah.
He said, "Nah, Drake, now you my enemy. Fly the fuck out. You gonna call me and tell me you would fuck with me if I fucked with dog?
Yeah.
No, fuck you.
Yeah, that's real.
I don't fuck with bro. So fuck with me for who I am, or don't fuck with me."
Yeah, that's fair.
That's like Bill being like, "Hey, Andy, bro, I don't fuck with. Yeah, you got to stop fucking with dog."
Yeah.
What you gonna say?
No,
No.
I hear you.
No.
And that's where Drake. I mean, Drake just understands the politics of it all.
Yeah.
He's like,
yeah.
I can't. I already have a number one with Dirk. I can't.
Yeah. I can't.
I'd like to use you to get a number one. You know what I
You
mean?
know,
Like,
and Drake tries to. That's where I get mad at Drake because he's such a bitch ass nigga when it
Yeah.
comes to clicking up with niggas that are already hot.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, he's the king of that.
and it'll be fire. So I can't get.
But
too
no,
mad.
I don't really blame him.
I
I
can't,
can't
get
say
mad.
I'd do anything else. It gives me content forever. It
And
gives
then-
gives me music forever.
And
I
then
could-
if we get a genuine
there's always a new
relationship
cat.
out of it,
Yeah.
then I fuck with it.
Yeah.
Like, Future genuinely fucks with Drake. Like,
Yeah.
Lil Baby
Oh, yeah.
genuinely fucks with Drake.
Yeah.
Like, these niggas be with his sons and shit. Like, they
Yeah.
fuck with each other. Like, that's fine. But do you get mad at Youngboy for not wanting to fuck with anybody?
no,
I don't need you niggas. I don't need you to promote my shit because I'm going to do numbers.
yeah,
I don't need you for my videos because my video nigga will come out here. My engineer, Jason, comes and pulls up on me wherever I'm at, no matter
Yeah.
if I'm on house arrest or wherever the fuck I'm at.
mm-hmm.
I'm putting myself in the position to win.
Yeah.
I can never hate on Youngboy.
no, I get that.
You might do a lot, but you're also a little ass kid.
Yeah.
You a young ass nigga.
Yeah.
We all make mistakes.
He got 11 children to feed.
He has 11 children to feed.
Pull out game on 0.
Does he really have 11?
I think he might. Yeah, I think he has 11 now. It might be more.
It might be more. I don't know, bro. But
How many
11
kids does
is
he have?
crazy.
Look that up real fast.
Yeah, Bill, look up and see how many.
How many kids does NBA Youngboy
Boy
have? Because like one's a lot.
Habibi is always making fun of me, bro.
I think the 12th one's on the way.
That's okay. Yeah, that's fucking insane.
So
This
11.
nigga has a starting football lineup with a backup for whatever position.
That's amazing.
Habibi makes fun of me because my first gun that I ever got legally
Mm-hmm.
was a 22.
Yeah.
So he just sent
Fair
me
enough.
a video of a guy. It says a 22 long rifle gun versus a spider.
You shoot him back.
versus a
bird.
spider, bro. Like, bro, I took that bitch to the range. I said, yeah, nah. Every shot was straight through the middle, bro, because that bitch was just going like this.
No, that's real. They said, "Here you go, madam."
Bro, literally,
Like,
though.
you want
Literally,
some more? Do you want
though.
some more bullets?
Literally, though. My mom was like, I ended up just giving it to my mom. Just sold the rights over to her.
Yeah, I bought this for you.
Literally, like
It's
bro.
like the Red Rider joint.
Facts. You'll
That
shoot your
shit's
eye out,
fire.
Ralphie.
What time we at, Bill?
111.
111.
111?
Sounds
I
lucky
like
to
that.
turn this bitch off.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you feel me?
Episode 7 in the books.
You know? Bang.
Yeah.